Wednesday, 8:53 a.m. I'm headed to work. I say this every single week, but it cannot be more true. This is going to be an absolutely crazy day. So without going into a whole lot of detail, here's the very abbreviated version of what makes today's Wednesday any different from the last 6 or 7 Wednesdays that I've been making this vlog. Back in March, when everything went down with COVID-19, obviously pretty much every business had to shut down and had to shelter in place. Louisiana was no different. Our church was no different. We all had to work from home, and so we were shooting all of our Sunday and Wednesday night services from home as well. Well, in May, when things started to kind of lighten up, we eventually were able to reopen our 11 a.m. services and start letting people in for a live worship experiences. But our Wednesday nights, we never quite were, just because we didn't think that our Wednesday nights would be able to fit the amount of people that would probably show up and be able to keep them socially distanced and safe. It's taken us quite a few months, but we have finally somewhat figured out a game plan as to how we can accommodate people to be in our live services on Wednesday nights. And tonight is the very first night of that. So we are officially back to live worship sets on Wednesday night. It's both a good thing and a really busy thing. A good thing because it's just good to have people back in the church. It's a busy thing because it's just really, really busy. Not to mention, we're trying something very, very new for our Wednesday nights, and it's honestly far too complicated for me to try to explain on this vlog. But we're just trying something that's very new, something that we've never done before, and there's just a lot of moving parts, and I'm just kind of, I'm nervous about it. I haven't even started work yet, and look at my hair, it's already looking pretty nasty. Almost forgot my phone. I'm always leaving this thing in my car. Alright, I'm gonna put the camera down. I guess I'll see you guys at lunchtime. Alrighty. Alright, I'll meet you guys there. It's lunchtime. Ooh. Hello, fog. If this camera or this lens or this microphone dies at any point, it will not be because I have dropped and broken them. It will be the humidity of Louisiana has ruined them. Going to lunch. Typically don't go eat for lunch, but I got invited to go, and there's this Mexican place that's just up the street that I've never been to before. Kinda pumped to try it, so I'm gonna go with those dudes and go grab some food. Do you guys have a hamburger by chance? Food was fantastic, delicious. Highly recommend this place. Thank you guys. Back to work. Also, I'm taking Kaylee some food. Just trying to be a good husband, you know what I mean? I'm gonna make some coffee, and then I've got some work to get done, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this down.
So here's Jared's attempt of latte art. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. I think you just cut to it.
Actually, it does look pretty good. Okay, ready? Duh, it looks like trash, and it spilled on my hand. I'm sad now. Okay. Just one of those kinds of days. It is now 5 o'clock on the dot. I mentioned earlier that there was something pretty crazy and kind of interesting and cool, but rather difficult happening at work this evening, but I wasn't gonna go into a whole lot of detail because I didn't really think anyone would care. But if we're just being honest, I'm not gonna get a chance to leave work to get away to film any more footage for the vlog. So to try and keep the vlog from being too crazy short, I'm going to give a really, really broken down and simple version of what we've been up to. Every Sunday and Wednesday, we live stream our worship experience from the assembly here in West Monroe. We do so with these big cameras. There's 4 of them. There's one right there, one way down there, and then another one behind this wall backstage. So the difficult project. We wanted to have almost like a Weather Channel / ESPN type pre-show to happen on our live stream every Sunday and every Wednesday to help the people who are watching online feel more included. Now this means setting up a separate camera and a separate microphone with a separate light and having a host who talks specifically to our live stream audience. Something completely and totally separate from what happens in this room. So this is our pre-show setup. We have a Canon 5D Mark IV right there filming it. We have a light right here. And then we have a microphone. Fun fact, this is actually my Video Mic Pro Plus. We're using that right now because the Video Micro that I'm using on top of my camera right now, for whatever reason, was giving us a lot of buzzing in our audio, so we had to use my microphone, and so now I'm using, anyways. So this setup is both simple and not simple at the same time. Here's why. So these big cameras have all these big fat cables that run into them that give them the monitor, and it runs down along the ground, up and through space and into our production room here. Now that whole cabling situation is very, very specific, and it was set up when this building was built, and we don't have any extra cables. So we had to figure out a way to get a video signal from right here back into that room with both video and audio. It's a lot harder than it sounds, so we have been running all day today to get that set up. That's why it is now 5:05 p.m. and I'm just now getting to talk to the camera a little bit. So I'm not gonna get to shoot any more footage today just because everything's kind of crazy. We really need to make sure this goes off without a hitch. There's all sorts of stuff happening out in the parking lot because we're relaunching our services tonight. A bunch of stuff going right now, so I'm not going to be able to film anymore for the vlog. I'm really sorry. But I trust that you understand. Don't worry, tomorrow we'll get back to our regular programming with everything being fun and easygoing and lighthearted. But hopefully you enjoyed this probably very short episode. If you did, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all those fun things. You guys are fantastic. You stick around even when episodes like this happen, and that means the world to me. Yeah, anyways, you guys have a fantastic remainder of your day, and I will see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. I'll see you then.